Broadcasting from Slough. Streaming around the world.
This is Mark Denholm on Atom Radio.
Atom Radio. Oh, yeah. Playing the music you want to hear.
The podcast.
AtomRadio.co.uk.
Hello, welcome to episode 113 of the Best Bits of Drive Time podcast on Atom Radio. This is Mark Denholm from Drive Time. I do hope that you are well as you're listening to this podcast, and of course now being December, the Advent calendar doors are slowly peeling back, or being peeled back even. Hopefully they're not opening on their own. That would be a bit of a miserable calendar, wouldn't it? You didn't get to open them. That would be bad. And little bits of, well, quite frankly, cheap and rubbish chocolate are being consumed. Anyway, we're not here to discuss your Advent calendar. We are here to do the best bits of Drive Time this week, which started with nonsense COVID rules, then moved on to nonsense Christmas song lyrics. We talked about shopping as the non-essential shops reopened, found a replacement for the Holidays Are Coming tour, kicked off some controversy on Thursday with drivers, and that did turn controversial. You will hear why in this podcast. And also talked about what you will miss most about the Christmas party as they're cancelled this year. All that and more.
AtomRadio.co.uk.
Victoria Beckham shared a hilarious video of her son Cruz showing off his singing skills before he was interrupted from his father David. I don't know where the singing skills have come from, because I don't know if his dad can sing or not. And if you believe the rumours about his mum, they didn't come from her.
Mark Denholm on Atom Radio. Atom Radio.
Buzz me in an email today and tell me what bargains you will be getting in the Christmas shopping if you only have 15 minutes to do your entire Christmas shopping. This comes as the government has warned shoppers should spend no more than 15 minutes inside a store to lower the risk of catching coronavirus during the Christmas rush, which there is bound to be. Sage Professor Lucy Yardley advised less time spent in a shop, the safer you are ahead of non-essential shops opening in England when the lockdown ends on Wednesday. So I'm asking today, if you have just 15 minutes, what would you do in terms of your Christmas shopping, right? Only 15 minutes to do your Christmas shopping. Email me on air at atomradio.co.uk. Derek says, I love your idea, but I've gone one better than that. I'm just going to go in the card shop and I'm going to buy the number of cards that I need. And then I'm going to go to the cash point and take out the amount of money I would have spent on gift tokens. And then I'm just going to put that in the card. Sorted.
Mark Denholm on Atom Radio.
Did you get one? Little red Corvette? I was never really into Corvettes. If I was going to get any American muscle car, it would be a 1982 Pontiac Trans Am. Just because that's what was used in Knight Rider.
Mark Denholm.
AtomRadio.co.uk.
December 1st, we've played 3 Christmas songs now on this very show, and obviously day one of your Advent calendar is open now as well. So I am asking the line at the end of Wizard, when the snowman brings the snow, which is repeated and repeated and repeated to fade. How can that be? All right, now, Mandy says it's only a Christmas song, don't worry about it. Thing is, though, Mandy, like I said it as a throwaway comment, and then my friend Lulu, who I said it to, said, oh no, now I need to know the answer to that. And now I also need to know the answer as well. And somebody must surely know, when the snowman brings the snow, how could the snowman bring the snow? Because you would need the snow to build the snowman. That's my way of looking at it. And I don't get how the snowman can bring the snow. So, if you understand this and you can work it out, if you are a cleverer person than I, or indeed that probably should be if you are more clever than I, then email me on air at atomradio.co.uk. Tell me the answer. I need to know. Come on, please. Put me out of my misery.
Mark Denholm on Atom Radio. Atom Radio.
I'm asking you today the first line and indeed the last line on repeat of I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day, when the snowman brings the snow. Thank you, Jim. The snowman cannot bring the snow. It simply doesn't happen. The snowman is needed to build the snow. It cannot happen, and therefore the whole song is just rubbish, and I never liked it anyway. All right then, Jim, I don't mind the song, but I just think that line doesn't really make much sense. When the snowman brings the snow doesn't make much sense. Perhaps he was just drunk when he wrote it. I don't know, could be.
Mark Denholm.
AtomRadio.co.uk.
Mark Denholm with you on Drive Time, 22 to 4. Do hope you're very well this Wednesday. Nearly there if you finish work, just an hour and 22 minutes to go. Asking you today, what did you buy today? The non-essential retailers can reopen. What did you buy? Dawn says, I whizzed out this morning and I was there for 9 o'clock and my entire Christmas shopping was done by 10 o'clock. Well done, Dawn. Although, according to the sage professor, whatever her name was, shouldn't spend more than 15 minutes in the shop. So there you go, Dawn. You've done your 4 or so hour, or 4 daily allowances in a day. I don't know. But well done, though, Dawn. Who's this? Graham says, I've managed to pick up some new socks. Long overdue. Thank you, Graham. On air at atomradio.co.uk, with today being the first day that non-essential retailers can reopen in the UK. What did you go out and buy?
Mark Denholm on Atom Radio.
It is Wednesday. Boris Johnson is addressing the nation, but then so am I, and I know which one I'd rather listen to, if I'm honest. Christmas song on the way. Today is, of course, Tears version 2, day 1. Can I go to the pub? Tier 2, yes. Tier 3, no. Can I go to a sports event? Tier 2, yes. Tier 3, no. Can I visit my friends indoors? No and no. Can I see my family at Christmas? Yes and yes. Ding! Can I go to the cinema? Yes for tier 2, no for tier 3. Can I go to a wedding? Yes and yes. Providing, of course, there are no more than 15 guests at this wedding. So there you go. That's the tier system summed up for you in a few easy and short to digest moments.
Mark Denholm on Atom Radio. Atom Radio.
It is a Wednesday, 2nd of December. The BBC yesterday on the 1st of December unveiled their Christmas TV schedule for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day and Boxing Day. And this angered many, many, many viewers because they're saying, no, hold on. It has been revealed a third of the BBC's Christmas lineup features repeats and game shows. They're not really very happy, are the viewers. 3 p.m, BBC One on Christmas Day. Queen's Speech, 3:30. Film Coco, 4:45. Strictly Come Dancing, the Christmas Countdown. Hang on, the Christmas Countdown. It will be Christmas Day on that day. Michael McIntyre's Christmas Wheel is at 6. Blankety Blank Christmas Special at 7. Who hosts that now? Is it still Julian Clary? Call the Midwife, 7:40. 9:10 is EastEnders. Mrs. Brown's Boy, oh no, at 10. And The Vicar of Dibley at 10:45. Whereas on ITV, 3 o'clock, the Queen's Christmas broadcast. New You've Been Framed at 3:10. New Tenable, 3:40. The Evening News, that should hopefully be new as well. A new Chase Celebrity Christmas Special is on at 5 p.m. Then you've got Emmerdale, Britain's Got Talent, the Christmas Spectacular, and Clarkson on TV, new at 9:55. Ahead of It'll Be All Right on the Night, a Christmas special. There you go. That's what it looks like on Christmas Day. Don't forget, on Atom Radio, we will have, pardon me, we will have a ton of the music you want to hear across Christmas as well. Loads of special stuff. So if you check out our website, we will, over the next few days, unveil what's happening over Christmas on Atom Radio.
Mark Denholm.
AtomRadio.co.uk.
And whilst in traditional years we've waited for the Coca-Cola truck to tour, this year the Pfizer truck set off yesterday, bringing the first doses of the vaccine to the UK. I'm wondering, Pfizer could get some replica trucks and they could steal the Coca-Cola march, couldn't they? With Coca-Cola not doing a tour this year, Pfizer could be out there, couldn't they? They could just plan a tour. The only thing is, though, it wouldn't be quite as good because they could plan a tour and they could park the truck up in places, but you'd only be able to visit it by Zoom. It wouldn't be quite as good, would it?
Mark Denholm on Atom Radio.
Asking you today, drivers of which cars have the worst reputation for their driving, and also, is it justified? This after a speeding BMW driver faces 107 points on his license, tripping 32 speed cameras, having no insurance and bald tyres. Clash of the names here. Same name, different opinion, I guess. Sarah, 1, says, in my life, I have had 2 driving accidents. Both of those were when a driver of a BMW crashed into me. So yes, BMW drivers deserve the bad rep that they have. Another Sarah, who is actually, full disclosure, my friend, Sarah number 2, says, oi, I have a BMW. I drive mine carefully and safely. It is fair to say, then, that you may be the exception rather than the norm. But we are asking you today on air at atomradio.co.uk, drivers of which cars have the worst reputation. Alex says it's got to be Audis. Everyone that drives an Audi appears to be either arrogant or always in a rush. Never ever give way. Never ever say thank you when you let them out.
Mark Denholm on Atom Radio. Atom Radio.
I have bad news if you own, firstly, a BMW. Recent survey shows that BMW owners do have the worst reputation of any motorist in the country. This sheds light on the most unpopular car brands in the UK. 82% of people surveyed said they dislike BMW drivers as they were voted to have the worst reputation of the owners of any road vehicle. It gets worse, though. If you drive a German car, so we're talking BMWs, Volkswagen, Audi, Mercedes, if you drive one of those, a German car, 34% of people surveyed said they would not even consider dating someone who owns a German vehicle. So it seems that by owning a German vehicle, you immediately become unattractive to the opposite sex. And should that be a BMW, you not only become unattractive to the opposite sex, but you also become a bad, inconsiderate driver.
Mark Denholm on Atom Radio.
However, Martin says, mate, it doesn't matter whether they drive a BMW, an Audi, a Mercedes, a Jaguar, Ford, whatever. It doesn't matter. There's 2 groups of drivers that are bad drivers, and those are old drivers. Old drivers should not be on the road. You should have your license taken from you the moment you get too old to drive. And the other one is taxi drivers. They drive like absolute... I'm not going to read out the word. But anyway, he's not happy with the standard of driving of taxi drivers.
Mark Denholm on Atom Radio. Atom Radio.
Then this has come in just ahead of 5 o'clock from Gary, who says, Mark, absolutely forget drivers being the worst people on the road. The worst people on the road are cyclists. They ride with no care for the rules of the road. It's virtually rare to see a cyclist ever stop at a red light, and yet the minute anything happens to them, they cry and they cry and they cry, even if perhaps a lot of the stuff that did happen to cyclists wouldn't happen if they stuck to the rules.
Mark Denholm.
AtomRadio.co.uk.
They would probably be the start of the 2020 office Christmas party season. We're talking about things that you probably would miss on air at atomradio.co.uk. I will honour this. It says here, hi Mark, please don't give out my name because I don't want anyone knowing who sent this. But what I will miss most is an annual tradition of seeing which of the male employees my boss will come on to and leave with. It happens every year with a different one, and she has no shame about it either. That's what I'll miss this year. We can't have our annual sweepstake on who it'll be this year.
Mark Denholm on Atom Radio.
Talking today, though, about Christmas parties and what you will miss most this year. Tracy says, 100% the free bar. It's the night of the year when I get absolutely more wasted than any other night, knowing that I don't have to pay. Free bar is also a shout out from Paul as well on the things you will miss most about the office Christmas party.
Mark Denholm on Atom Radio. Atom Radio.
We're talking about Christmas parties and what it is that you will miss about your Christmas party this year. Hang on, I'm just hold on. I want to get hold of Cass. I love this. Come on, Cass. Come on. Please answer, Cass, because yours is amazing. Oh, no. No. Cass, yours was so good as well. I would have absolutely loved to have had you come on and tell me about your Christmas party. Every year, we place bets on who will disappear with one certain employee at the end of the night. And the winner of the bet, this doesn't seem quite fair, but the winner of the bet is the one that has to pick up our bar bill. That could be so expensive, couldn't it?
atomradio.co.uk.
I quite like that idea about the Christmas party. I'd hate to lose, though, because I'll be honest, right? I don't drink. Can you then imagine having to pay for everybody's drinks when all you're drinking is like water or something? That would be very expensive if you lost. And what about Thursday, eh? Firstly, what an idiot the BMW driver is, tripping 32 speed cameras, having no insurance and bald drivers. But wow, did that get controversial? It was only supposed to be a bit of fun, but, well, it was still a bit of fun, wasn't it? Let's be honest. May have been a little controversial, but it was still a bit of fun. Anyway, that wraps up episode 113 of the Best Bits of Drive Time podcast. We're into December now, so we are running out of time to churn out 2020 episodes of this podcast. But there will be another one next week, episode 114 it will be, because my maths tells me 113 plus 1 equals 114. Make sure you're ready for that next Saturday. It would be even better if you could join me on the show Monday to Friday on Atom Radio. Thanks as always, though, for checking out this podcast.
Atom Radio. Ooh, yeah. Playing the music you want to hear.
Check out the show back on Monday on atomradio.co.uk, and don't forget you can subscribe on iTunes, on Spotify and on Google as well. Keep yourself well.
atomradio.co.uk